What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Banished Let's Play. So in the previous episode we built ourselves another little nature center. Well, we've laid it out, we've got them working on it, some houses, storage area for them, another woodcutter. In this episode, the first thing we need to sort out is food production. So I want to keep our food production going, but we've hit the allowable cap. And with almost 300 population, 50,000 ain't gonna last long. And since we've got plenty of storage, I'm just gonna add a 0 to the end. And we've just got another trader in. So our chickens are now producing a very good amount of food. So not only are they now producing 550 odd eggs every season, but we're now adding on another 140 chicken meat. So one thing we are going to have to do over here, so I'm just going to set it up. I'm going to need to get rid of any stone and iron, otherwise these cabins aren't going to work as efficiently. So this little section here will actually be self-sufficient. So they'll provide their own wood, firewood, and food. They'll only have to travel for tools and clothing. Which I do have another mod installed, and since we are starting to spread out, I think I'm likely to start using that mod so that we get little trading posts around the place so people aren't traveling so far for certain things. Like we've got firewood production here but no clothing and tool production, so they've got to come all the way over to here. I think I would much rather get a little trading post or a store set up, and we'll get 2 people in that so that they're going over and getting it and coming back instead of the citizens that live there. But first we'll just get everything populated. So this has been built. So we'll get our foresters in there. Suppose I wouldn't have a firewood issue if I didn't keep trading it for seeds, but okay, we'll get enough. Maybe I'll increase the production of that fuel as well. It's only set to 2,000. I'll do the same with iron and stone. And the textiles as well. So if we build a couple of stores, I'm not sure if we'll be able to cover all of these. May have to demolish a house or 2 just to get them all in, but we'll see how we go. Just because we have so many laborers at the moment, these parts are getting stockpiled really quick for them to come through and build them. It's keeping our 3 builders extremely busy. Yep, and our sheep pasture, at least the first one, has reached its population as well. So it's producing 72 wool, which is used for clothing on average per year. And we're going to start it's going to start producing lamb as well now. At the moment, we've got a good 8,000 food in excess production. That is absolutely fantastic. And of course, they're all getting cold over here because there's no houses built. It's going to slow us down a little bit during the winter season. Just waiting on them to build the stuff over here I want them to, then we'll get those shops set up, and we'll probably get another fishing dock right here as well, actually. That's another very good spot for it. So at the moment, I think we're doing quite well. We've got high level of health, high happiness, and we're starting to spread out, so hopefully if something like a tornado comes through, it doesn't wipe out everything on us. And with these first 2 houses built in a second, things will speed up a little bit because we'll have people living over here. Don't know why a miner and it's delivering so far over here though. That is a really long way to walk. That is a really long way for them to walk. I don't know why the game's done that. Okay, so we'll get ourselves set up with fishing dock. And we'll start work on the stores as well. So we got farm stand, which does just a little area, which will be heaps for here. And we've got ourselves so that's the kind of area covered by our general store. can do, so we can just remove a couple of houses here. That will provide us with areas for 3 stores. And Orchard has developed an infestation. Which one is it? It's this one over here, so we're likely to lose both of these walnut fields. But this is why we have a good stockpile of food and why we have excess production. So at the moment we're producing almost 9,000 in excess. So that will be a slight dent in food, but not huge. And yep, exactly as I thought. Both of those have developed an infestation. So based on how many workers we've got over here, actually we're going to have... We've got 12 workers, 16 workers. We like 3 houses for every 4 people. So that means we need at least 4 more houses here, I think. That'll give us 10. And that infection is spreading, apparently. Which one does it spread to? Okay, I don't know where it's spread to, but I think I'll just tell them to cut it. We go, it's cleared that infestation and they're going to start planting and regrowing again. Heaps of labourers coming through again. So I don't think I've done it for a few episodes, so I will just have a quick look at our stats. So if we come through, we'll change it over to, we're in year 56, so we'll just have a look at the maximum. So we can see our population, how it's suddenly sharply going up. If we do have a look at our citizens, we can see our education level. And our happiness and health has, well, our health has been steady, but our happiness lately has taken a good rise up. Yep. They've gone and built our first general store. Told them to build so much stuff, it's just become a waiting game again. And we've got another orchard with an infestation. So it's a plum. It's going to spread. So I'm just going to tell them to cut both of them. And there we go, just as I said, it's spread to the other one. Got so many labourers, I can just max out our vendors in every building. Well, so far anyway. And now we've got a whole new issue coming out that I've just noticed. So I'm just going to tell you what the issue is before I end the episode. What's happening is we did have a surplus of 160 tools, but with the massive population we've just had come through, it's taken a bit of a hit. So we're going to build another blacksmith. I'll build them nice and close, I think. Yeah, I'll build them just over here. Or do I want to... I'll build them over here, just in our industrial section, where I do need to put more houses eventually. There it is. So put a blacksmith right there. And the first thing we'll do is put it on high priority. Righto. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Please remember to like it if you liked it, comment down below and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.